I paid a private investigator to follow me for a month. Let's go.
If someone was following you, do you think you'd notice? What if they were following you for a whole month?
Private investigator's got to be one of the easiest jobs in the world. Obviously, we're going to find out now how stealthy they are, but I reckon I could easily do it. You're just chilling. You find out where that person is, and you go to where they are, and you just chill and watch them. You have some snacks, you got your binoculars. Okay, this sounds a little bit weird, but it would be quite easy.
Well, I got someone to hire a private investigator to do just that.
Hi mate, are you... Oh, nice to meet you, man.
Follow me.
Yeah.
And not only did I have no idea where they were, I also couldn't believe what they found.
How have you found that out?
I used to love the old Philip Marlowe books. God, what were they called? Hold on. Let's find out. Philip Marlowe was the character in the books. It was Raymond Chandler was the author. They were great. They were like in the 1930s and 40s. They were like detective novels. But he was a private investigator. And things just always went wrong for him. He'd have to investigate somebody's cheating spouse, and somehow he almost dies by getting killed by the mob. But I love it. And I think I could do this. I think I could do this job.
The world of private investigators is, by definition, quite private. So finding information about...
Also, we're going to find out how these people do their job. So I don't want any of you weirdos getting any ideas. You know who I'm speaking to, you weirdo.
them is tricky. But essentially, they are called in if someone wants to dig up some dirt on a rival, cheating partner, or mortal enemy.
What? Let's investigate their mortal enemy. Oh, I must know what they're up to at all times. Cheating spouse, I mean, this is where I think the money is made. I think a lot of people want to get their partners followed. Mostly men being followed, I'm sure. But I'm sure it goes both ways.
You chose to use your platform to be a narcissistic little child.
Now, I don't think I have any huge secrets, other than I absolutely adore Lawrence Fox's music.
They stole a march on your indecision.
So what would happen if I got a friend of mine to hire a private investigator on my behalf?
How should we do it? Do you want to go sit down somewhere and have a...
And ask them to follow me for a month? What would they find out about me? And would I notice them being there, even though I knew that they were there?
Yes, maybe not if you don't know you're being followed, but you know you're being followed, so you're going to be looking around the whole time like, oh, I recognize that face.
To answer this question, I got my friend Aziz to research and find a private investigator to follow me over the course of a month. I wouldn't know where they were, who they were, or what they were looking into.
Over a month as well, you definitely would recognize somebody that is popping up all the time. You'd also recognize vehicles. So maybe you'd have to change your vehicles. All right, if we want to do this, chat, if we want to do this, we have to have multiple vehicles. Maybe also multiple investigators. Shall we start a group? Shall we start a club? I'm being deadly serious. Let's start a Goldie's Private Investigators Club. Who's in? I am, I think.
Either way, I reckon I'd feel like someone was watching me.
So, today is the first
So you do get that feeling that somebody is watching you. You just can feel it. You just know. You just know.
day in which the private investigator is meant to be following me. I am already paranoid and anxious, and every single person I walk past, I'm constantly thinking, are they taking pictures of me? Are they following me? I mean, these gentlemen having chicken on the bench, I don't know. They could be following me. I have no idea. What I said to Aziz is to make sure that I am not looking over my shoulder every single day. I've asked Aziz to hire the PI to surveil me at random points throughout the next month. So they could be following me now, they could be, they could not be. So it just means that I can get on with my life and basically not have to constantly look over my shoulder. Either way, the time period has begun and I am very nervous.
I had a right to be nervous, as across London at that very moment, Aziz had made contact.
Hi mate, are you... Oh, nice to meet you, man.
Aziz has subsequently told me that in the research that he did, this PI was the real deal. David had given him 5 stars and called him top of investigations. Thanks, David. And with a quiet place to talk, they were ironing out some of the details.
Normally people want to follow us to find out whether they've got a spouse or husband. It's normally us that are filming and taking photos. So you've got someone different from the team.
If you've got photo or video proof of your spouse cheating, then you're gonna win a lot of money in the divorce. You got a lot of money coming your way. Don't cheat. And don't follow somebody unless you've been hired.
What we've been posting place to make sure we see it. I'd take as much film as we can.
So for the actual surveillance, how much is that?
So the standard long rate is £60 for an hour. It depends how many agents you want, right? How long you'll need to.
Okay, £60 an hour didn't actually seem like much. Am I mad? You're probably gonna follow them for maybe 2-3 hours. And we've got a whole team now. We also got to have camera equipment, multiple binoculars. This costs money. And if we're only making £180 a day, we'll fake our reviews and we'll pretend to be bigger than we are. Top of the line investigations.
Okay.
For each session, yeah, so it'll be £60 an hour.
Okay, so 5 hours, 5 times 60. Is that 300? 300? Am I right? I think it's about 300. Where has this sun come from? 300 quid a day, maybe we can start. All right, maybe we can do this. It's back on. We're doing this.
PIs don't come cheap, but I want to know what my secrets are. So Aziz came to an agreement and the hunt was on. Meanwhile, I'd forgotten all about being hunted and was just generally enjoying my life at an ABBA tribute concert. Is she looking up the lyrics? Can't believe you don't know them already. Over the next month, the PI or PIs followed me on random days, and I didn't have a Scooby.
One in there? Yeah. Into the, oh yeah, he's right there. Right, yeah. The other ones look quite good. I got a good time, especially back then when he stopped to look at that vintage song. Right, let me get that shot. Come back a little bit. Come back round here. Come now. He's ready to go.
Yes, we can definitely do this. Did you see how bad the camera work was? It was so shaky. I know it's from a long distance, so when you zoom in really far and then it just shakes a little bit because your hand's like doing this, and then it looks a lot worse. But we could definitely do this. They didn't even know where he was. They lost him at one point. He's not that hard to find.
After all of that, 1 month later, Aziz sent me a message with a time and a location for me to come face to face with my shadow.
Hello.
If I was Max here during this month, I would have definitely done something out of the ordinary just to see if they picked up on it. Like, I would go start a new club, a secret club. Oh God, we've got so many clubs now. I would go and start doing pottery, the most random thing that people don't know I do, but just to see if they actually catch me doing it. Then we can actually see if they're worth it because they caught me doing something that nobody knows I'm doing.
Hello?
Maximilian Arthur Foch, I'm guessing?
Correct.
Good, good. Would you prefer Max?
Max, I think, yeah.
I've been following you around for the past month or so.
I have no idea who you are, and I do not recognise you, which really, really scares me.
Right, good. No criminal record, I see. That's very good. You're still residency, am I right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Well, I found out a few things about you. How are your parents, all right? Good.
They're very well,
Good,
thank you,
good.
yeah.
A lovely family.
I mean, you can find out all this information probably online if you deep dived. You don't really need to follow somebody around to find out where their parents live. Don't ask me how I know that, but you can.
I know that we've paid him to do this, but just get easier. Yeah.
So we're just going to go for a few things of what I've found you've been doing out there. You get up to all sorts in your life, don't you, Max, really? I'm guessing you've got quite a good singing voice, as I might have heard. There we are.
Yeah, I'm in a choir.
Nice.
But you know that, don't you?
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Quite a few things online about the Adam Street Singers, I believe they are. Quite a few videos on there. You be able to get out? Yeah, a lovely voice.
I'm so glad that now everyone knows that I can sing.
So it was a good save the other day as well, when you went out with your buddies, play some football. Saw that as well. Quite a good player.
Oh yeah, this is a good one.
Yeah, nice. On the ground.
Where were you? Genuinely, where were you? This was before I thought we'd started this as well. So, for the past month, I've kind of been thinking, oh, there might be someone who's following around. But genuinely, this was before that period of time.
Just having a quick coffee.
Yes, I had a coffee with Zach Allsop. Zach, it does look like I'm lovingly looking at you over my latte. I'm so glad that got caught on camera.
How are things going in the career aspects of your life, Max?
Good.
Good? Yeah? I saw you had a meeting with an agent about a week ago. You're quite easy to follow in that blue cap you keep wearing.
I should probably stop wearing that, shouldn't I? I'm literally...
We could definitely do this. This is easy stuff. A couple of agents, because we have agents now in this Goldie Investigations Club. Couple of vehicles, somebody on a Vespa, because why not? Definitely not all men. We need at least one woman in this group, because people never think they're being followed by a woman. It should be all women.
looking right at you. How did I miss this?
There were a few times like that on the road, actually. But you don't keep that much of a keen eye when you're walking about this city.
Get it in your gut, Max. Jesus.
So I've been able to find a few of your passwords quite easily. That probably needs changing somewhere down the line. So I've got your home Wi-Fi password here. KGH6SN7P. Yeah.
That is my Wi-Fi password.
Okay, this is a little bit more difficult. I don't know how to do this. We need a password cracker. Is that a thing? Let me know in the comments if you can crack people's passwords. Please don't crack mine, though.
Also, the password to your Instagram account is...
How? Is there anything you'd recommend that I do to make it harder for someone like yourself?
Yes, so in password's sake, use a password manager. If I can't find your stuff online, that's really the first stepping stone. So everything else comes from that.
Okay. Please don't do this again. I guess I'm not going to be paying you anymore, so you won't be doing this.
All right.
You don't do this. You don't do this.
Great video. Thank you, Max Fosh. I'll start working out the details for this Investigators Club. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can join our Investigators Club, and I'll see you in the next one.
See me on way out of here too far. Ash really got my ass. Bitch so pretty, look better. Walking on Susan, she trying to be petty. Walking on shit, trying to look like this. Came out the collar, ain't never made a swagger. Security bank.
That BMG.
Yeah.